Daryl. Hey, Rhonda. Ah, hey, Rivi. So I'm live in 2 places, which is very interesting. Here on TikTok. Hey, Rhonda. Good afternoon. So I'm usually here in the mornings at 5 a.m. West Coast time, so 8 a.m. East Coast time, and I do positive affirmations. Hey, Lala. Um, for welcome for I don't know how many people come every day, but we're live, and we at 5:05 we do a setting of the setting your intentions for the day, and then positive affirmations. We have a like in the middle of 2 minutes where we just stop and do a silent meditation, and then the rest of the time is positive affirmations for everything. I'm selling my book, which has over 1,000 affirmations in it, and can help you reprogram your mind. I think right now, more than ever, like that's why I titled this Protecting Your Peace, because as crazy as things are right now, you need to be able to protect your peace at all costs. Like you have to have a moment, you have to be able to unplug, you have to be able to tell yourself a different story, because it's kind of cray-cray at the moment. And the one thing that I've always been able to count on in helping me stay grounded and not scared. Hey, Tyson, good day, sir. Is the affirmations. Like I have a newsletter that's coming out on Monday, and it's all about how I used affirmations to get over a fearful situation. Hey, I love me. Hey, Samuel. Hi, is it Sheeta? Hi, Sheeta. And it was pretty amazing. Hey there, Katie. Yes, I'm back. I'm back talking about the book. If you haven't gotten it, you can go to my website, imanifested.com, and grab it. Right now I'm listening to, or I'm playing a 528 hertz for us. It's the one from this morning, so it's Mystic Dreaming, and reading affirmations from the book. So what do you need to hear today? One that I just love, the video that I just made. I don't know if you saw the video that I just posted, but I just posted a video, and I was reading from the part of the book that's the present moment. And I thought it was just so appropriate for everything that's happening at the moment. I surrender what I cannot change, focusing instead on what I can create. I am at peace with letting go, knowing it is an act of self-care and self-love. Well, hey there, Claudian. I'm back. Reading from the book, which is on sale right now, 25% off if you don't already have it. And you can get it there. There was another one that I had from there too that I liked. I am exactly where I need to be, and I trust in the power of this moment. And then someone asked me today, hey, Trendy Mama. Hey, Michelle. Hey, other Michelle. Yeah, I just watched your video. Yes. But so you're on my list already. So on Monday, you will get the newsletter. I'm not going to give it away. I'm also going to make a video for it, but I'm going to make a horizontal video for it. So, yeah. And it just kind of, something happened yesterday that just kind of shifted my perspective, which you guys, hey, Larissa, how you doing? You guys already know, hey, Team Mobetta. I'm always reading and thinking and all the things. So I found myself in an unusual situation yesterday, and it was pretty, the way that it worked out good, but yeah, well, I'm back because my book is sold out. I'm selling my book out. That's my plan. So I'm here reading from it, but also talking about why affirmations are important and how they actually can really help during this particular time. If you're a person that is having a hard time right now, if you are uncertain about the future, um, you really have to keep your focus right now here in the present, because that's the only control you have. And you can also only control this, and you can only control your actions. So everything else is out of your control. And I feel like the sooner you accept that, like, and I don't mean like accept that, I mean, the sooner you can make peace with that, with yourself, and just like really realize, okay, this is it, the easier things are going to get. I'm feeling a bit anxious about what's happening, trying to play it down for my kids. Yes, and so I know, Timo Betta, that's a tricky tightrope, because on one hand you want to let them know not everything that's going on, especially depending on ages and stuff, but you don't want them to think that nothing's going on, because this for a fact. Kids know. When something's going on, kids know something's going on. So us trying to hide it from them is hard, but I think maybe that's the conversation to have, is how you're feeling, how they're feeling, and how what they're feeling is normal or not. I kind of hate that word, but is expected in times of uncertainty, in times of if you're really not feeling great, so, but that's the challenge, because you also don't want them to freak out. You don't want them to think you're freaking out when inside you could be. So that's a delicate balance. But you know what? I know you can do it. Are you like taking time for yourself? Are you going into the closet and breathing for 5 minutes if you have to? I try to keep them abreast of what's going on, but I want them not to focus on it. Keep living. Exactly. It's interesting that you say that, Timo Betta, because that is it. Like that's the stance that I'm taking, and that's why I'm being so proactive in what I'm doing with my life. Hey, Penny. Doing affirmations every day, writing in my journal, scripting. I'm focused on what I want, because what I focus on expands. And I know this for a fact. In all my experience in my life, I know this for a fact. So it's like, that's why I don't know if you noticed, but I keep saying that my head is not in the sand. It's not. I totally realize. I just don't focus. I'm not falling for the clickbait. Hey, 305 Brittany. I feel like, I just know for a fact that, oh, thank you, Noe. I'm just me, struggling like everybody else, but working to become the best version of myself and telling myself the truth about myself, and hopefully helping you tell yourself the truth about yourself. And I really do think that, I think that's so important right now, and I've been saying that for a while. Like, community is so important. It's so important to surround yourself with people that are going to support you if you're having a stressful time. And you know what I mean? It's like that. There's nothing like that. You can't buy that, because that's like real connection. Oh, thank you for the gift. But that's kind of where I'm at too right now, where it's like, you know what? Okay, can I control any of this noise that's going on? Is there anything I can do? And I sincerely feel like I already did what I could do. I voted. And now there's nothing I can do. This is what the other people chose. Okay. I'm going to do the best I can do. I'm going to focus on me, my goals, my family, my community. I have my blinders on. You too, Noy. Listen, I'm usually here in the mornings, 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. So check it out. I have a live event in my profile. You can check it out if you want to join us in the morning. It's a great community. Like-minded people and supportive people. But whether you agree or you disagree with what's going on, it's very stressful. They are not thinking. They're just, I feel like they're a toddler inside of a glass shop, just breaking stuff. And so, but they are feeling it. They are having big regrets. Yeah, that's what we hear. But, I just wonder if all that's like, propaganda. Because I just like, how did you not know? Like when they say, well, I didn't know. It's like, how? This person said exactly what they were going to do. They said exactly what was going to happen. And I mean, it's everywhere. You can Google it. You don't have to believe something somebody tells you. You can go see for yourself what this person said. Hey, Ebony, good morning. So anyway, I'm not buying into it. I am focused on this, I'm focused on this, and I'm focused on this. And that's where it totally is. And I can't control it. You know what I mean? So really, that is the most important thing, is focusing on me and what I can change. I can't change the situation, but I can change myself. I can change how I feel just by closing my eyes and breathing and saying affirmations to myself. I can calm my nervous system down by using positive affirmations. And I can talk to myself and tell myself that everything is going to be okay. And then believe that until the moment that I have to do something else. Because things are going to happen. Life's going to happen to all of us. But I used to hear this all the time, like life is, 1% what happens and 99% how you react to it. And you think, oh, yeah, another saying, but that's really true. I think a lot of times we are in the prison of our own mind. Like even with like self-esteem, like for those of you that got my newsletter on Monday, why is it so hard for us to love ourselves? Why is it so hard for us? Hey, Portia, how you doing? Why is it so hard for us to give ourselves the credit that we deserve for the way that we live and the things that we do and the people that we take care of? Like, why is that so hard? I don't understand. I mean, I actually do. Like now I go back and it's like, oh, okay, well, hey, Brittany. Hey, Amanda. We were not taught to do that. We were taught to hide the light. We weren't encouraged or allowed. Hi, finally see the face with the name. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Portia. Look, this is me, no makeup, nothing. I'm just in the raw, okay? But thank you very much and good. I'm glad to meet you too. Our society trained us to follow orders and work, basically. And I know I wasn't. Nobody ever was like rooting for me on the sidelines. It was like, if you did do something great, it's like, well, don't act like you're arrogant, and well, you don't want people to think that you're full of yourself. And it's like, gosh, so much time spent on the wrong things. So I'm happy that I woke up a while ago because my kids are really like that. Like, especially my daughter, like she is a total manifester. I mean, she says things and then like with speed they show up. But the thing that she has is, and I wish I had this. I'm working it. I'm working it. She has the ability to detach. And so when I want something, I'm connected. It's like, yes, and what are all the steps? And so for the longest time, my lesson that I've been having to learn is the lesson of letting go, the law of detachment. Like, if you were gonna pick up something from the grocery store, or if you ordered something from Amazon, that's a good example. Let's say you ordered something from Amazon and they sent you the thing and said it was on the way. Well, I don't think you would keep checking to see if your order was coming from Amazon. Probably a bad, actually, considering who owns Amazon. Anyway, whatever. Hey, Tina G. You would know that it was coming and that would be it. You would be detached. You'd be like, checkpoint, that's off my list. Okay, that's done. Next thing. Thank you for the gifts. Me too. I have the ability to detach. Yes, that is a power. Okay, that is a power, and I hope you use it wisely all the time, whatever. Hey, Veronica, thank you. Thank you for the hearts. When you can want something, write it down, put it out into the universe, and then detach, you really do say to the universe, okay, I put in my order, bring me my order. Hey, Winter. And that's it. You don't think of it anymore until your order comes, you know? So that was something I had to learn. And sometimes I have to remind myself, it's like, oh, yeah, that's right. It's not my job to figure out how. It's my job to believe that I have the thing that I want, which is, it's kind of like brainwashing yourself to be positive, to think that everything is exactly how you want it to be. Or if it's not, whatever's happening, whatever the shakeup is pushing you to the highest thing, you know? And for those of you that have been here for a while, you guys know I left a 16-year relationship. And so people have been asking me lately, like, well, how are you feeling? How are you doing? Because, people love you. And when you're going through a breakup, they want to make sure you're okay. And so I think two things could be true at once. I definitely, that was a lot. It took a lot to just up and walk away from that. But I knew that I had to do it to move to the highest place. I knew that the person I was with couldn't come with me on this journey because they didn't feel like they belonged there. And so I had to go. So it's not like it's not like it wasn't a hurtful thing. And it's funny because people say, well, do you miss him? And it's like, I don't miss him because I don't miss, well, what I would be missing is it wasn't real. It wasn't, so if I was to spend time missing him, I would be missing what I thought it was versus what it actually was, And so it took me a minute to realize, oh, wow, this is like, I think this is holding me back. Like, I think I'm going to have to go. And I did. And, I made the decision. That's me too. I take action. That's why I have so many projects, because I'm always doing stuff. Hey, Kimmy Cakes. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you. Thank you for the roses, Portia. And so I can't miss him because what I miss wasn't real. And so I would be missing an illusion, and he wasn't a bad person. He didn't, there was nothing, there was no type of harm or anything happening except for honesty. And I've always been honest, was aligned with our path. Yes, exactly. And he wasn't aligned with, he still got to figure out his stuff, and that's okay. Love and light. And I really do mean it. Like, go right ahead. But that took a lot to do that. But what's so interesting is I was working on this book for a whole year. Okay. Working, and I just couldn't, it just wouldn't seem to come together for me. And I kept thinking, like, why is it so hard for me to write this book? I do these affirmations every single day. Like, what is the problem, universe? Like, come now. And hey there, mama. Good afternoon. Blockages, but also environment. Like, I left him and I literally wrote this book in a week. In 1 week, I wrote this book. It's 25% off at my website, Portia. It's 16. Yes, it's in my bio, but see the website above my head, imanifested.com. That's my website. You can buy it from there. You're watching people talk, Bush Boy. If you like it, stay. If you don't, go. We're having a conversation. People that follow me and know me, welcome if you want to be. If not, okay. Only love here, nothing else. I got rid of toxic people, places, and things and lost 140 pounds and kept it off for 9 years. Wow. Okay, congratulations, Kimmy Cakes. That is amazing. But that's exactly what I mean. Leaving that environment, something was not right there, or I would have finished that book there. I didn't. And then I came here and all the pieces came together. It was just, I couldn't even explain what it was. So I just felt like I had to, that had to happen for this to happen, for the retreat that's about to happen. Like the retreat is like 36 days away. Today, I'm actually meeting one of our members too. I'm meeting Michelle G today. She's in my city and we're going to meet. I'm excited. That's someone that's been following me for like 600 days, I think. The floodgates pour out. I had to realize I needed to move and change, not others. Yes, because you can't change other people. Don't waste your time. You cannot change other people. You can only change yourself or your circumstances. All that. That's it. Hey, nurse. Exactly. But just think about it, though. You spend a big part of your life trying to change people. Hey, April Moore. Hi. And thinking that maybe because you want them to be a certain way. But also, I feel like, just like you guys will probably agree with this, people show up as, well, I'll say this. Everybody puts their best foot forward when they first meet you. And I think what happens is, I'm trying to change myself for the better. Okay, say I am changing myself for the better. And I'm starting with this one thing. What's one thing you can do today? Don't make it this big thing. Start small and build up to the big things. So what's one thing that's totally within your control to do for yourself today? Baby steps. Absolutely baby steps. Right, people wear a mask in the beginning. They do. And usually, your spidey senses tip you off. It's like, oh, okay, this doesn't feel great. But I also feel like, so let's say they do all these things. They send you a text every day. They do this, and then you get with them, and then they don't do that anymore. And I'm just using that as an example. That's because now you're seeing who they really are and how they really move. And thank you for sharing the live, Amanda. Amanda Pandemonium. Thank you. And I think that also, when I met him, I was in a different space. There was different things going on in my life. I never know what kind of goals I want to set. I recently accomplished my goals I set previously. Well, that's a good problem to have, Katie. If you just have to figure out, hey, Trisha, hi. If you have to figure out the next goal, you're in a good place. Most people are still working to accomplish things. So it really depends on what's the next step for you, which maybe meditation. Maybe you just take a moment and maybe you write that down too. Okay, awesome. Thank you. You're welcome. Hey, Jay. So I think too, I was in a totally different place when I met this person. And I think our vibrations matched at that time. But the more of myself that I've become, and the more I started to really love and appreciate myself and my gifts and what I bring to the world, and the more I started to ascend, I felt like he wanted to keep me back in this space. And not even in a mean way or anything, just in a we just weren't on the same vibration anymore, and I'm not willing to stay. I have to go. I have work to do. I believe that all of us came here with an assignment, and now I feel like I am actually doing my assignment. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And everything else after that to me is gravy. It took me forever to figure it out. I will say that. I mean, goodness. Wow. But you know what? People are living to be 100 now, right? Yes, I do need to meditate. I have a hard time with that. Yes. Okay. Again, baby steps. Meditating is hard. People act like it's easy to meditate. It's not. Your brain, especially now, we are assaulted I shouldn't probably said that. All day, every day. Stuff is coming. Your phone's going off. It's vibrating. Somebody's calling. Somebody's texting. Social media. It's too much stuff. And that's why I think a lot of people feel overwhelmed and anxious and jittery because too much is happening. You have to take time to unplug. You have to take time to step back. Even if you're not meditating, Katie, if you just listen to this music that's playing in the background right now, just close your eyes. Everybody, just close your eyes for a second. Just breathe normally, but just listen to this music. I'm going to do it too. All right. Open your eyes. I'm glad you were too. I'm still live in the mornings. Oh, thank you, Larissa. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. It's really great. I think it's really great. And I think it's, hello, thank you for sharing your light. You are amazing. Thank you, Aglow. So just so you know, that was relaxing, right? Did you not just feel like, it just made you feel different? Imagine, because meditation, I think a lot of times, thank you, Larissa. I see that you just bought the book. Thank you. I think we think it has to be a certain kind of way. Sometimes if I'm having a day, when you go live in the morning, I'm at work. I understand. Well, okay, be on the lookout though, because I've been going live in the evenings too, selling my book. But I think now more than ever, that meditation is important. And so you don't have to like close your eyes and say things to yourself. You literally, what I was about to say was, sometimes I'll just turn off all the lights and play a solfeggio. I'll play this. I love the 528. I love the 396. Oh, so good. And I'll just listen to it. And when thoughts come, I just kind of push the thoughts away. Is that 395? No, actually it's a 528, Michelle. 528 today. Yes. I think you have to do this. And even, hey, just Eva, carve out my guru. I call him my guru. He was my yoga teacher. Guru Don, though, was his name. And he used to say, I'm going to tell you, because I always tell this story and I don't know the total number. So hold on. My laptop is right here. Yeah, let's see. Okay. So he used to say you have 1,440 minutes in a day. You can surely find 11 minutes that only belong to you. And you know, if you have kids, whatever is going on in your life, you have to be able to carve out that time. Hey, Siwi. Because if not, your nervous system can't take this. What's happening right now is just too much. And even before that, even before all the craziness right now, you have to unplug. Even if you have to schedule it, it's so important. Yes, Aglow 33. Oh, 333. Okay. Yes. Even if you have to schedule it, if you have to put yourself on your own schedule, put yourself in your own schedule. You're important, you matter, and it matters that you take that time for yourself. And it can even be, I really would like for you to unplug from the device. So like if you had my book, you could read this for 11 minutes. There's over 1,000 affirmations in this book, and there's 22 categories. Let me plug my book, shameless plug. There's 22 categories, and thank you for the heart me. Faith, surrender, hope, joy, business, progress, physical healing, grief, self-care, money. I did a rise and shine because we do this rise and shine thing in the mornings. Wow, I love books. Thank you. This is my book. It's at my website, imanifested.com. I'm new to this side of YouTube, so I don't know how to put the book inside. I don't know if I can even do that. I don't know if you're allowed to do that on YouTube, but I am learning. Is it linked on your TikTok? Yes, it is. If you click imanifested.com on my profile, it'll take you directly to my website. Thank you, Aglow333. All right, addiction, overthinking, love, self-worth, dreams, winning, fear, self-love, letting go, the present moment, and I end it with gratitude because I really do think gratitude is the key to everything. That's something I say thank you every single day for something, and sometimes for a lot of things. But then there's also this section in the back with scripting prompts, so you can actually. Oh, hold on just a second, guys. I just got a message from Michelle. Oh, Michelle. Hold on one moment. Well, you know what? Let me see if she'll show up on my here on the computer. Ah, she did. Yay. Okay. Yes. Okay, so she needs to meet me earlier. Hey, Genesis. Okay, so Michelle G, who's in our community, I don't know if you're also over here too, Aglow 333, but I'm meeting her face to face. Okay, so she just reached out to me. We were supposed to meet later. She needs to meet earlier. I'm telling her, yes, I can change the time. Well, hello. Hi, Nicole. How are you? I am live. I'm working late because I'm an author. So, marketing my book. Which, it's so funny. I didn't really think about that the whole time like I was making it. It was like, oh, I didn't really think about it. And then I love it. Just happened to be in YouTube. Okay. Well, I'm glad to see you over here too. Thank you. And so I just said, you know what? I'm just going to make video. I'm just going to read from the book. Like, there's so many good affirmations in here. And more than ever, like really, every day I have to take a moment. Like in the mornings when I leave the lives, I feel really good because I've pretty much done affirmations for at least like 35 or 40 minutes in between the conversations. But I feel like, okay, and I usually go and pick the video for the next day. And lately I've been doing all the Black History stuff. I love the cover in the book. I made it. Thank you. Thank you very much. So today, I have a list. People have sent me so many people to feature. And so today's feature was fire, though. I didn't even know about her. She's a great American. Just a great, a woman, so smart, Well, hey there, Clemmy. Thank you, Veronica. Oh, thank you, Genesis. I was just about to say to you, how are you doing, honey? How are you feeling? Oh, thank you. Wow, Veronica, thank you. Hey there, Clemmy. I'm doing good. Okay, good. I'm happy. I'm happy to hear that. But yeah, so with all that's going on, way better. Okay. Hugs, honey, because you had us worried for a second. Okay, I will be honest. Just like, oh no. Go, we don't want you at the hospital. We want you home. God got me. Okay. Now that's making me think of Kendrick. If God got us, then we gonna be all right. Oh my, that's a whole nother conversation, that whole thing. And people were like not happy, but I thought it was great. I thought it was fantastic. And then I had all the references from my kids, They were like, okay, Mom, he said this because of this, and this started because of this. I'm like, okay, keep your mother up to date with, the beef. I mean, at least it's not like back in the day. For those that are my age, no. Okay? Yeah, we are. We are okay. Okay, it's all going to work out. It's all working out. So I'm excited to meet Michelle. I really do think it's been like 600 days that she's been with me on this app. So to meet in person is going to be great. Thank you, Portia, for the heart puffs. And so I want to ask everybody that's watching, like everybody says they're good. Are you struggling with anything? Because I feel like a large part of the audience right now is struggling with finding their footing or finding like peace during this turbulent time, at least that some of us. Hey, Gina. Hey, Emily. Hey, ladies. I've been stressing on my new job. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too. And so How long have you been at this new job, Portia? Is it really recent? Hey, Jerome. Good afternoon. Hey, Breathe the Blue. It's nice to see you. Well, hello, hello. Oh my God, nice to see you. Nice to see you too. Going on 4 months now. Okay. Um, I'm not going to try to dig all into your business, but I do want to ask: is it just as something new, and you're used to like performing at this high level, and it's hard for you to be, not perfect or not the best you can be yet? Because that happens a lot of times where you go someplace new and you're learning all these new things, and you don't feel like you're performing as your best self sometimes. Hey there, Elaine. Oh, Alan, I'm sorry. Yes, and so much expectations. Okay. Okay, how are you combating it? Are you going into the bathroom and breathing? Are you taking a second to say, I got this, and back off? No. um, I hope you are taking some time for self-care. I hope you're giving yourself grace. That's another thing too. It's like, you just can't jump into something and be great. Keep shining your light. The world needs you. I gotta run. Oh, a glow 333. Thank you very much. And I'll be live here tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. West Coast time. Have a fantastic day. Thank you for joining. I think it's important that you give yourself grace, and that you realize that, no, Amanda, it's not. So, no, it's in my hand. It's physical. And I didn't make a digital copy because everything I have in my store is digital. Everyone in this community, because some people have been following me here for over 2 years. And they always would say in the morning lives, do you have this written down somewhere? Do you have this? Oh, you should do a book. 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 Hey, I am Anna 1111. That's my number too. Okay, check out my book. Bam. So that's why it's a physical copy. I made it it was this community that pushed me to make it. I think without the community, there probably would be no book. And so I don't know if I'm going to offer it at all in a digital copy. But what I am planning right now is to do a audio version of it, where I actually read all the affirmations that are in the book, and also the scripting prompts in the back. Because that's something that I'm also doing. And that is, I'm writing my life as I see it, as if that's what it is. And it's almost like future me diaries. I guess that probably explains it well, because the things that I'm writing about, if someone read that, they would say those things are not in the physical realm. But my subconscious mind doesn't know if it's in the, hey, Gen X Jojo, my subconscious mind doesn't know if it's in the future or in the now. It thinks it's the now. And so I'm talking to myself like it's the now. And that's working out really good, because I'm starting to, even before now, thoughts become things. We know that. So I've manifested a lot of things in my life, and I know that it's all because of what I was thinking about. And that's what Neville Goddard says. You too, Portia. So good to see you again. Listen, I'm sending positive vibes to you at work. And just be kind to yourself. You deserve every good thing. You are great at what you do, and everybody will see that soon. And breathe. And take time for you. Okay? Okay, bye. Hey, Sam G. Good afternoon, I would think it's probably where you are. Hey, April. Welcome. So usually I'm live here on YouTube and on the other platform, the Clock app, 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. I'm live right now talking about my book and affirmations and how I use them. And hey there, Kat. Hi. And why I think it's so important right now to practice self-care, practice affirmations, take time to meditate, even if you are just closing your eyes and listening to something like what you hear in the background. Um, Baby steps when it comes to meditation. Hey, Chell Bell. I still, right now in this moment, cannot meditate for a straight 11 minutes, okay? Oh, hey, April. The name of my book is 1111 Positive Affirmations, Reprogram Your Mind and Transform Your Life. It's at my website, which is imanifested.com. But if you watch any of my videos here on YouTube and you go to the description, there's a link there. There's a link to my site there too. Thank you for asking. Don't try to just sit. Yeah, no. I've been practicing it forever, okay? Before I get to that 11-minute mark, even now, okay, all these years later, my brain is thinking, what's for dinner and what am I going to cook? And do I have to go to the store? And do I need to pick up something? And oh my goodness, did so-and-so call? And did I go over here and do this? Like, some people have to move. Oh, yeah. Well, it's interesting that you say that, Sam G, because that is really true. So Sam is saying that some people can't just sit and meditate. Very true. And there's studies now that say you don't have to do that. You could have it in your ears and you could be walking down a street and you could be inside that moment, even though your eyes aren't closed and you're not laying down. So you could be doing a lot of things. Can you regulate your nervous system? Can you calm yourself down to where your heart is beating at a steady pace, but at a gentle, calming pace? Like your nervous system isn't like, And I think that's where we are. I think there's just so much. I connect to body more through movement. Yeah. There's also people that can't close their eyes to meditate. So a lot of times I say, third eye, check out the third eye, because you don't have to do it anyway. It's whatever. Hey, TikTok mom. It's whatever works for you. So that's why it's good to have things at your disposal. People are telling me this book is perfect. It fits in their purse. They take it everywhere. Marcy, who's part of our community, she bought 4 books and she's putting them out in her community at different places. She just reached out to me today and she said, hey, I got the books and now I'm about to go spread them. So I'm like, thank you for putting the books out into the universe for people to read. Because if you need a kind word, if you're struggling, if you need to tell yourself something positive, you will find something positive to tell yourself in this book. And I don't think it should just be in moments when you're experiencing that. I think that just every day, make it a point to have a practice every day. Hey, Jennifer, for yourself, just for you. Make it a point to do that. And watch how your life changes, though, too. Watch how your health changes and watch how your life changes, because it will. Because you're just going to feel better and you're going to have more positive thoughts in your mind. And when things happen, you're not going to think, oh my God, what am I going to do? You'll be like, okay, this is terrible, but let me take a breath. Gosh, universe, I don't know why this is happening, but I got to focus on what I can control. What I can control is my thoughts and myself. Okay. Sometimes there's nothing that you can do. And that's hard to have to accept that there's nothing you can do, which I think a lot of us are feeling right now. Like, dang, what can we do? Okay, you know what we can do? We can focus on ourselves. We can change ourselves. We can love ourselves. We can give ourselves credit, which I think is such an interesting thing. So you guys, a lot of you guys are been here this whole time, so but my birthday is coming up soon, which, oh my God, my driver's license is going to expire on my birthday and I haven't even gone to renew it. Can you believe that? So that's something that I need to do tomorrow for sure. Because my birthday's coming up close, but I will turn 60 on my birthday. So I'll be 60 years old on my birthday. And what's so funny is when you're young, when you think of 60, you think it's old and, you're going to be like, or you kids get off my lawn. It's not like that at all. You're still yourself. You're still yourself. You still feel good and you don't feel 60. So, or you don't feel how you thought 60 was going to feel. Okay. So that just tells me that I've lived a lot of life. I have a lot of experiences to look back on. And at this point, I am so nice to myself because when I was young, I wasn't nice to myself. I was always saying things to myself about my performance, about what I accomplished, about what I was doing. Like, it wasn't positive self-talk at all until I read Louise Hay's book. When I read You Can Heal Your Life, that helped me. That was the catalyst for me to start healing my life. And that was the thing that made me believe 1000% that affirmations work. Claudian says, you and my daughter share the same birthday, and I'm gifting her your book. Oh, Claudian, thank you. I hope that she likes it and can use it. You know, a lot of people are using it, and I love that. And I think once you get to that point where you just give yourself a break all the time, no matter what's happening. It's like, this is how I feel. And you can tell me if you guys feel this way too. I know for a fact, I know who I am. I know that when I sign up to do something, I'm giving it 110%. Hey, Sade. Hey, Rhonda. And if that doesn't get the job done, well, at least I gave my best. And sometimes that's disappointing. Yeah, I'm not saying that and saying, oh, yeah, I just don't care. No. Sometimes, let me tell you guys something. That's why this newsletter on Monday, if you're not on my mailing list, you need to get on my mailing list, okay? The newsletter on Monday is going to detail what happened yesterday. Hey, Anna, welcome. I was doing something, and it was so, I was so stressed, and I was so, I felt defeated after, like I was actually crying by the end of this thing, okay? And I was like, oh my goodness. And my sister came by and she said, are you crying? And I was like, yes. I was like, I can't understand why this is so hard and why I can't get it and blah, 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 blah. And so, of course, she reminded me of who I am. But I'm saying that to say that we all get to those points where we're trying to do something and it doesn't work out the way we want it to work. And so she turns 22. The way I have been talking about you, I'm so happy, Claudian. Good. 22. Oh, that's a good age. I wouldn't want to be 22, but 22 is good. Good for her. Hey there. So you would think at this point, this is the thing. So if you're in this live and you're under 40 or under 50, just take it from a person who's about to be 60. You do not get all the answers when you turn 60 or 50. I think we think we're going to get to this place and we're going to know everything and everything's going to work out and everything's going to be the way that we want it to be. And it's really not true. It's just like life is just a constant series of growing, evolving, and I think making memories with the people that you love. Like everybody's 40 in April. Okay, yeah, girl. I'm sorry, but the one thing you will get at 40, watch as the 40s go on, you're not going to care at all what people think or what they say. It's going to be like this. Oh, please have several seats. Like, I'm not entertaining any of the nonsense. And I mean, firm stop, get out of here. And that's a lovely thing. The 40s were fantastic. Okay. I mean, you just feel like more of yourself. And hey, Kim, thank you for the heart me. Hey there, Blue Jade. You know, you're in yourself. You're feeling yourself. You've been through, like, let's say from 20 to 40, that's 20 years. You have some life experience. You know how things are. I'm 46 years and loving it. Yes. The 40s were great. And the 50s have been great too, in the sense of I found my purpose. I finally figured out why I was sent here. And thank you for the heart me, Blue Jade. And that just, the search for purpose, okay, is all right. Thank you for the team bracelet. The search for purpose was a long one, and I think And this is another thing. Like, okay, if you're not on my if you're not on my mailing list, get on my mailing list. The every Monday morning at 4 a.m. my time, I send out a newsletter to everybody that's on my list. And sometimes I have things in there that I give, like free worksheets. We had a self-care bingo. Right now, if you sign up for the newsletter, you can get, oh gosh, I wish I could, oh, maybe I could show a picture here. Hold on. And that's what I was saying earlier too. My everything on my website is digital, except for this book that you guys convinced me to write. Thank you. I appreciate you. But anyway, the reason why I'm bringing up the newsletter is because, um, we have this idea in our minds of how Kim says, I'm 45 and I love my 40s. Yes. Okay. Yeah, the 40s were fantastic. Like, yeah, so you know how people say sometimes, oh, if only I could go back. If I went back, I would go back to 40. I would not go back to 20, but I would go back to 40. 40 was nice. And the 40s were nice. And just finding myself and, realizing all the things about myself, pretty good. Pretty good. All right, I am switching up the music and I'm going to show a little picture of this if I can get to it. But I think hopefully the older you get, the more you become of yourself and the more everybody else's opinions get drowned out. Me too. I never looked or felt better than my 40s. Yeah. Hey, Island Queen. I don't know. I think I look good right now, and I'm about to be 60. Hello. It's like, hello, beautiful. Still. I think too, the way that our society has framed aging for women, it's like horrible. It's like, oh my God, you're an old maid. Yeah, no. Getting old is a blessing. Being able to continue living life, blessing. Okay? Not a bad thing. Wrinkles, good. That shows you I've been through the battle and I can probably tell you a thing or two. I can at least tell you the potholes to avoid, okay? Hey, how are you? I look good for 70, still cooking. Yes, 70. Yes. Okay. I'm here for it. I'm here for the 70. Absolutely. I love that. I love that to death. So that's what I was saying earlier too. Everybody's living longer. If I could go back to 20, I'd date myself and love that girl. Okay, Sam G. Yeah. I would too, but I wouldn't go back to 30, to 20. The 20s were hard for me. I was dealing with a lot of trauma in my 20s, and I did a lot of therapy, and I just had a lot of things going on in my 20s. So yeah, if I had to, like, so what's the choice? So let's think about it like this. Yeah, my 20s were rough too. I feel like I'm lucky I made it to my 40s the way my 20s were. And if the offering was you could just go back to being 20, that means I would still be my 20-year-old self. So would I have the knowledge that I have now, or would they just put me back in my 20-year-old self? And if they put me back in my 20-year-old self, it's like, nope, no thanks. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. You too, Jennifer. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Hey, Phoenix. At 25, I was reborn again, free from abuse, marriage, and being my own woman. Yes. Good for you, Island Queen. Okay. In my 20s, I accepted things that I would never accept in my 40s, 50s, or now. Like, no. But in my 20s, yeah, I did. Because I thought I needed that person. And I thought, just finished my interview. Yes. Thank you, universe. More, please. If it's meant to be, it'll happen. What's yours is yours. Hey, Dee Dee. Me too. That's why I would date myself. Okay. Got it. Okay. Here's my website. Let's see if I can. Yeah, so if you go to imanifested.com and then you click that purple bar at the top, it's going to take you to this page right here. And those are the affirmation tear-offs. See? So if you put in your, it says daily inspiration at your fingertips. Transform your mindset with this free printable affirmations tear-off sheets. 50 unique affirmations. Hey, Adriana. Hey. I claimed and spoke it. Now we'll see. Yes, we will. But yeah, so if you put in your first name and your email address and you click send me the free affirmations, you will be sent, I think, to a page on my website. But this form will automatically send you an email. And once you click in there and say, yes, I want this, you'll be added to my newsletter. So on Monday, you'll get the newsletter. And then you'll have a link to download these affirmations. And if you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but they're perforated dots, so you can print them out and cut them up. The thing I think, and maybe I'll make a video for this too. Okay, I got to do that. Yeah. Every Monday I send out, last week everybody loved it too, and I linked to an article that I read that was like, wow. Hey, Vivian. Hi. I'm live talking about the book and affirmations and life, period on period. Hey, Marianne. Oh, wow. Okay. Nice to see you again, too. Nice to see you, right? Nice to see you. But yeah, so the 60s, I'm talking about turning 60. I'm going to turn 60 on my birthday. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Okay. Thank you, Vivian. Yeah, I know so much more now. And this is the calmest I've ever been in my life. Hey, Amy Lynn. How you doing? Hey, Lady Ortiz. Welcome. This is the calmest I've felt. This is the most confident I've felt. Oh, well, thank you, honey. Thank you. And let me tell you, I decided to come live today. I have on no makeup. Like, this is me. See all these wrinkles and yeah, thank God I'm alive and I'm here. Okay. When is your birthday? March 7th. Doing well. Thank you. I'm doing good. I'm talking about turning 60 and how, oh, thank you, Vivian. I'm so glad you love my book. Thank you. You look great. Thank you very much. I'm working on that too. I'm doing this exercise thing right now with my sister, but I'm not even trying to get rid of the wrinkles. I just feel like they give my face character. You can tell that I'm an older woman and I like it. I'm like, yes, I am older. Hey, Batia. Hello. I am older and wiser and grateful to be here and to be healthy. You know, I have, nothing seriously wrong with my health, but definitely things I have to keep my eye on. And that's why I'm on this new workout routine. I already eat good. I keep lots of, good stuff in the house. But my sister and her partner have been trying to convince me to do this turmeric ginger tea at night before I go to bed. They said it's really good at, you have very spiritual sign. Yes, I do. Yes. I know, which is why you're looking at me right now and why I finally know that I'm supposed to be here because this was not the plan. I wasn't planning this. Well, hey there, Latoya. Good afternoon. But yeah, I'm grateful. And I feel 60 is not what I thought. Fine like wine. We don't always need makeup. Girl, no. Let me just tell you this. I'm the first of 5 kids. And my dad, I did everything with my dad. I was the only girl in auto shop. Happy Pisces season. Yes. Can't wait. So I never did makeup and even now, okay, so I can put on eyeliner, but you know how people are putting on lashes and I don't know how to do any of that stuff. So I usually, hey, user 1052, how are you? How are you doing? Long time. Yeah, you know what I put on my face? Well, my sister just got me this Mary Kay stuff. It's a moisturizer, so I put that on because it also has a SPF in it, which is fantastic. But that's That's it. Like if I'm going out, I take it turmerit's good for you. That's what I heard. I heard that. And they also gave me they gave me like a little recipe that I'm gonna try. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it goes. But yeah. And I listen, you guys know I am not a judger. You can wear as much makeup as you want. I don't care. I don't know how to do it. So usually if we're gonna do that, oh Timo Betta says I can glam up. Okay, so when we see each other, you can do it for me. I know how to put on eyeliner. I don't know how to use like, foundation and all that stuff. So I never put that on because I feel like I'll just be looking like I'm going to work at the circus. So I don't do it. I do simple makeup. Okay. Hey, April, how are you? She said, I will. Okay, good. I mean, I'm not opposed. I'm just ignorant. That's all. I just don't know how to do it. Well, hey there, Marcy. I responded to your email. Hey, Jasmine. Hi. I'm selling books. I'm working late because I'm an author. How are you? The tutorials now are nuts. I know, but I don't know. Nothing fake in my face. Okay. It's okay. I'll do it. I'll not do it. Marcy, I responded to your email. So whenever you have a moment, if you could take a look at that, because I asked for your input on something because your opinion matters a lot to me. So when you have a moment, please read and get back to me. Hey, Clean and Sober. We're talking about aging and how the older you get, the better you feel. I was saying I'm about to be 60 and I don't care what anybody thinks about anything. But also I feel just more comfortable in my own skin. And I don't feel like I have to prove anything to anybody. And I'm not even wasting my time doing that. I just put on the minimal makeup, SPF for sure. Yeah, SPF for sure. Okay, now that we're learning about that. But yeah, and I think what I thought 60 was going to look like is not what 60 is looking like, if you know what I mean. Like, I thought I would be old and, I don't know. I think when you're young, you just think old is your grandma, you know what I mean? And it actually isn't. It actually isn't. Yes, definitely. We have this idea, and then based on the pictures that we were shown when we were young, it was like, oh my goodness. But also this culture that we live in that is constantly telling us not to get old. And it's like father time comes for everybody, okay? But also getting older is a blessing. Like the older people in other countries are like worshiped, that they are still here and they can still give you their wisdom and they can tell you where the cracks in the sidewalk are so you don't fall in them. It's like we need to celebrate. Hey, Quinn and Finn. We should celebrate our elders because they've done a lot of things to come before us. Hey, Serena777. My grandma lived to 100. Yes. And my grandfather lived to be almost 100. So, and my mom just turned 80, and my mom she can dance and move. And so, hello. That's why I'm working out again. I've always worked out pretty much my whole life. Like back in the day, I'm about to age myself for real. I used to do jazzercise. So that would be like, dancing with the sweats on and everything, aerobics. You give me lots of hope for when I turn 60 in 6 years. Yes, girl, listen. It only gets greater, okay? It only gets better. You only feel better about yourself. And you also realize that you don't have to eat it all in one bite. You can space things out. You can take little nuggets here and there. You don't have to do everything. And I think it's just so freeing not holding yourself to a crazy standard. Like the standards that are set are really just nuts to me. And like nobody wants to get old. And then you even in some cases have, younger people saying, oh, you old women. It's like, you're going to be old one day too, honey. So, be kind. Be kind. Treat me like you want to be treated. Yeah, treat me the way you would want me to treat you. And that way, it could all work out because Everybody gets older and it's good. I really mean it. When I say I don't want to be 20, I don't. I don't even want my 20-year-old body. No. I like my woman figure. Yeah, can I tighten up a little bit over here and a little bit? Yeah, for sure, of course. I think everybody thinks that. But I'm a woman, like I'm in my 20s. I feel like I was still young and I wasn't totally, where I wanted to be. You know what I mean? So anyway, aging gracefully, I think. And, 20,000 wrinkles, I'll take it. Getting the little lines on my neck, okay. That means I'm here. I woke up, I'm here. I made it. I made it. And the fact that I actually feel good there's nothing better than that. I mean, it is weird though, and maybe you'll agree, Island Queen. Honestly, this generation acts more old than us. But you know why? You know why? I agree with you. I agree with you. I was just about to say, like, every day I wake up and it's just like, it takes me a while to get everything moving. Hey, Mrs. Krabs, for sure, But once I'm up and I'm moving, but getting up, it's like, oh, did I have that in my 20s? No. 30s, 40s? No. 50s? Kind of, sort of. But I think they act older than us because they're bombarded with, they don't get a rest. Like, remember back in the day when you went to the store, nobody could call you. If somebody needed to talk to you when you went to the store, they had to call the store and ask the store to page you. Hey, Ivy, if you're in the store, your mom is on the phone. Can you come to the front of the store? That's how, hey, Key, hi. That's how people called you in the store. And now you have no peace whatsoever. Do you know, sometimes I put my phone in the room and then I'm in a different space because some of my grandkids are hurting with acne, aches and pains and need to take naps. Wow. Rhonda says, I remember that. Yeah, yeah. No, it's too much going on. It's just like, you get a text, it makes a noise. You play a game, it makes a noise. And it's constantly, I turn my notifications off regularly. Yeah, me too. Well, my notifications are off, all of them. And I also have my phone on silent because I can't. It's too much. Hey, Cynthia. It's really, I said this word earlier and I don't know if it's TikTok friendly, so I won't say it again, but I feel like I'm being accosted by the digital space. It is constant. It seems constant because it's constant. They constantly are sending you stuff. The apps want you to be on the apps all day. So that's why they're like, hey, Ivy, me too, no noise. You're so right about the younger generation. Yeah, they're traumatized. Okay, let's just go backwards. Not only do they have all this stuff like this always constantly coming at them, they also have, my sister paged my mom once. We were in the sitter and Mama was so mad. Yes. Hey, Cherry Key. So the kids, and I'll call them kids. My daughter's 25, my son's 30. So this generation of kids grew up with the planes in New York. You guys know what I mean. But also they had to, like when I went to school, we did earthquake drills. Oh, if an earthquake happens, get in the doorway or get under this. What kind of drills are these kids doing? What do they have to be worried about when they go to school? What do they have to be worried about? You guys know. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to make the TikTok gods mad, but you know what I'm talking about, right? So imagine that. Can you imagine? Can you imagine going to school and not being able to focus on your book and what the teacher's saying because you're watching the door? And that's every day. That's 5 days a week. 5 days a week. That's what you have to be worried about. So then, would you not agree? Yes, so very sad. Even my kids describing it to me is heartbreaking. Hey, I think it's Shockery. Hey, I'm a substitute. I see the drills. Hey, SK99. Yeah, it is. It's so, but just think of the effect on your nervous system if every single day you're scared. If every single day you're like this, like even, okay, so I will say this about my kids. Both of my kids, I just told you the age. When they go to the movies, they sit in a certain place in case they got to get out. We didn't have to think about that. We were at the mall. We were in the movies. Nobody thought that somebody was going to come in the movies. Nobody thought that. We had fire earthquake drills. Yes, fire drills too. Exactly. Yes, indeed. So what type of generation do you think we're going to produce that is constantly living in a state of fear on one side, another state that says every single day, you're not good enough, this is the beauty standard, and you're not that? In a world where respect and love and kindness is kind of like gone out the window, where like my daughter will tell me, like members of the opposite are sending pictures she didn't ask for. Yes, my sister is a Route 90. Oh, what? Oh my goodness. Oh, prayers for your sister. Thank God she survived. But wow, yeah, the trauma is real. And so that's another thing too that's said a lot. Oh, these kids, they're so soft, they're so this. Yeah. They didn't get a chance to be hard like us. Because the minute they came here, there was craziness happening. Ever since they were born. Just think about that. It's been one thing after the other ever since they were born. And then you have this is social media where everybody is, but that people can, publicly shame you but not show their face and own up to what they're saying to you. Like, I feel so much for this generation. I would never want to live in this generation. I'm glad I grew up in our parents didn't care where we were. And she said Route 91, but that's actually the number of the flight. If you think back to that day. Great point. They didn't have a chance to become hard like us. No, they didn't. Just think about it. Just think. Well, I don't know how old you are, but I'm about to be 60. I would get on my bike. I was 10, and I would say, okay, I'm getting on my bike. I would get all like the bottles and stuff at the house and make a little bag and then go to the store and turn them in and get like some candy and some cookies and then ride with my friends. Oh, it's the music. Oh, it's the music. Oh, I thought it was something else. Okay. Thank you for clarifying. Me either. My grandson said he wished he lived in my generation. Yeah, because we were just free. My parents were like, be home by dark. So you had to be home by dark. Okay, I could do that. I could be home by dark. Or by the time these street lights come on, you better come here. There was a creepy old guy that lived on the street. Everybody avoided that house. Like all of you and your friends are like, don't go by there. Don't get caught over there. But that was it. That was the extent of the danger. Okay. Today, even now, I mean, what are you gonna do? Hey, Meadow Exotics, how you doing? Hey, Juju. Thank you for the heart me. So I feel for them. They've never had the opportunity to be kids, to just be carefree and be kids. Ever since they got here, they've had to learn something else. They've had to drill for something that's totally unnatural. And why does that only happen here in America? Like, yes, it happens in other places, but not like it happens here. And then what are we doing? What are we doing? When I go, I'm looking for the exit. Yeah, me too. We all are. We're all like, should I go here? Should I do this thing? I don't know. I'm not sure. Thank you. Thank you for the heart me. So that just brings me right back to where we are, where we started with my book. I need these affirmations every day. And I especially needed it the day before yesterday. And it was, you may think, I think, not that I have everything figured out, but that I have a lot of things figured out, and that, I'm pretty easygoing. Even when things don't go my way, it's like, okay. I don't know what the universe is protecting me from, but okay, it's protecting me. Cool. It's pretty crazy at the moment. Did you receive my package? I have not, Quinn and Finn. Does it say that it was delivered? Because if it is, my sister has the key, but I will check with her. this evening. And thank you so much for sending me something. Now I'm going to have to show everybody, so I hope you don't mind. And I can send them to you so you can make something for them. It should be delivered today. Okay, so she's at work. She has the key to the mailbox, but when she gets here later, I will do it. I'm meeting, what time is it? Oh, it's 10:39. So I'm meeting Michelle G at, she's in my city. Definitely show it. I absolutely. Oh, you know what I'll do, Quinn and Finn, and then I'll tag you. I will do an unboxing. I will open it on the camera. Okay, so everybody can see it. If that's okay, is that okay? Tell me if that's okay. If you don't want it to be shown, I won't show it. Great. Okay, great. And I will tag you too. Okay. All right. But yeah, so I'm in the desert, Gen X JoJo. I'm in Palm Springs. I'm in the desert. And she's here. So, and she came here for work. So she mentioned it last week in the live, and I was like, okay, we have to meet face to face. So we are meeting face to face. Hey, Cherie. But yeah, so I give these kids a lot of grace because I feel like they've been traumatized since they were born. Them more than ever, they really need to learn meditation. They need to do some type of stretching, yoga. They're going to have to find ways to release the trauma and also the bombardment of the society that we live in. I started reading this book called Becoming Supernatural. It's really good. Who's it by, Juju? Let me look that up. Okay, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Oh, thank you to people buying my book. I just went to my website and I see that you bought my book. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see here. Juju says it's by Dr. Joe, Becoming Supernatural. Okay, so that's another thing, you guys. So one of the things I said I was gonna do. Okay. Oh, Dr. Joe Dispenza. Love him. Okay, Juju, I will be reading this book. Oh, I hope it's on audio. Okay. Becoming Supernatural. Let's see. How common people are doing. Let's see the whole title. Oh, how common people are doing the uncommon. Okay. Thank you for the tip. Thank you for the tip. Yes, it is really good. Okay, Claudia. Oh, you're gonna do an unboxing video. Yes. Yes, and I'll post it on both places. So I'll post it here on YouTube, and I'll also post it here on TikTok. So it'll be in both places, okay? Wow, this is great. Oh my goodness. Wow, it's $10.99 on Kindle. Okay. It must have just come out. Did it just come out? Oh, and he had somebody, okay, 4.7. Wow. 21,000. That's me. That's me. I'm like Joe Dispenza. That's goals. Goals, okay? Due to this large file size, it may take longer. When was it made? Oh no, it's not even that old. I mean, it's not new. It's October 31st, and it does. I see Audible sample. Oh, totally. So I'm watching him. I don't even watch TV anymore. I always have YouTube on. I'm listening to Joe Dispenza. I'm listening to Neville Goddard, which all the Neville Goddards now are AI. They took his speeches and fed it to AI, and now it's AI. So it's hard. I can usually tell when it's actually one of his old ones because you can hear like the noise of how they used to record. It's not smooth and clean like, all the AI stuff. But regardless if it's AI or not, it is, the message is so powerful and it fits so much in my beliefs and where I am. Me TV, if you watch TV, it's about animals. Yeah, I am watching that or baking shows. I love to bake. I think in another life I must have been a baker, or maybe I'll be a baker before this life is over. Like maybe I'll open a bakery. I don't know. That seems like a lot of work. But I love to bake things. And I love watching people bake things. And one of my favorite shows of all time that I've seen every single episode of, hey Shanika, The Great British Baking Show. Have you guys seen that? That is the only reason why I have a Netflix subscription. And now that they don't have a new episode, a new series, I'm thinking about canceling Netflix and then getting it back once that show comes in, and then canceling it again until it comes back, because I don't watch Netflix. I'm paying this money every single month. I could be buying Audible books. My favorite show. Yes. Oh my God. It is the best. Okay. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I need some water. I think I've been talking for a whole hour. And that is kind of why I like Zoom better, because at least on Zoom, you guys can talk too. Hey, fellas. Hi. Come on. Let's go. All right. Oh, little doggies. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you guys. I needed water. Hold on, guys. I'm getting some ice too. All right. Okay. And she returns. She is back. Hey, Danielle. Yeah, that's my favorite show of all time. I even can watch the reruns, to be honest. And I like the Christmas episodes too, where they bring like some of the really good bakers back. I love that they were in competition with each other, but the humanity showed through. They helped each other. Hey, Danielle. I'm about to get ready to go meet Michelle. I'm meeting Michelle today. This is my favorite thing. It's a rose salve. I usually get it at like Nordstrom Rack. I think hey Eridania. I think hey in Malone, how you doing? I think they have it at Bath and Body Works too, but boy, look at that. Hey Colleen. So very moisturizing for the lips. But I will definitely check out that book, Juju. Thank you so much. And I'm already a fan of Dr. Joe Dispenza, so I'm always listening to him. And also, what's the guy's name that does the Mind Valley, stuff? Oh, thank you for buying my book. Thank you. Thank you, Island Queen. Thank you very much. In Malone. I'm planning to visit California in April, and I would love to meet you. Okay, in Malone, where are you traveling to in California? What city are you coming to? Hey. I saw your this message first because it goes like that. So hi, and what city will you be in? Oh, thank you so much. Fantastic. I know there's a delay, so I'm going to wait for your answer. Hey, Fanny or Fani. I don't know. I don't like to get people's names wrong because most people get my name wrong, but it's okay. Los Angeles. Okay, so just so you know, I'm like 3 hours from LA. Do you know, is it actually LA that you're going to be in? Because I am in the desert. Inglewood. Well, maybe we can figure something out. Maybe we can meet halfway. Please, 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 reach out. Are you on my mailing list? Like, do you get my newsletters every Monday? Inglewood. Okay. That's making me think of songs. They're not up to no good in Inglewood anymore, so it's gonna be good. Yes, I'm on your mailing list. Okay, so how do we sign up for the newsletter? Would love to join. Hey, Annalise. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so in Malone, that every time I send you a newsletter, you can respond. Just respond to one of those newsletters. Yes, I love the weekly updates you send out too. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Um, Send me an email with your dates so I can save it. And then let's talk before you come, because I am 3 hours away from where you are, but my family is also 3 hours away. My daughter, my son, my sister. So, maybe we could figure out a date, and I could take you to my favorite place. Have you been here before, or is this your first time? Hey, Marianne, I want to join. Okay, I'm going to wait for his response. And I will show you guys how to do it. Okay, so if you go to my website is imanifested.com. Can you guys see that? See that purple bar at the top that says click? When you click this, let's see if I can do it like the professionals do it. When you click right here, oh, nope, I did it wrong. Okay, when you click the pink bar right here, it takes you to this page. These are affirmations, and there's 50 of them. But if you scroll up this page, oh, great, Danielle. Oh, great, Marianne. Okay, good. No, I used to live in LA, moved to Georgia. Oh, okay, so you know LA. Do you have a favorite place here you want to go to? Because maybe we can meet there. All right, so then scroll up past here and see that. Put in your first name and your email address, and then click send me the free affirmations. Once you do that, this is going to send you an email. It almost always goes to your spam or junk folder. Look for it there, and then click the link inside there that says, yes, I actually do want these affirmations, and I do want to be on this mailing list. And then you'll be mailed. And then every single Monday morning at 4 a.m. my time, so 7 your time if you're on the East Coast. You too, Vivian. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Aw, have a good day. But if you don't click that email, you will not be on the list. You will not get the email newsletter. It's meant to do that so that people can't say I'm sending them emails they don't want. You know what that's called, right? So they do a double opt-in. You're like, yes, send me the affirmations. And then we send an email and you're like, yes, I want the affirmations and I want to be on the mailing list. No, I used to live in LA, moved to Georgia. Okay, so are you close to the other people in Georgia? Because Girl Baller Mom is in Georgia, and so is Rona Rona. We have lots of Georgians. Yep. Oh, let me leave this on. Okay, so that's how you get the newsletter. And every Monday I send something out. I'm not trying to, because I don't have to. It's the last newsletter that I wrote that's actually coming out on Monday. Just joined, I think. So excited. Okay, wait. Oh, Team Mo Better's from Georgia. Okay. I'll tell you right now if you made it. Okay. If you clicked that second email, then you're in. But it'll tell me, it'll show me. Let's see. I'm working late because I'm a singer. Where? Okay, yes, and yes, I see you guys. Yes, I did it. Thank you. Yep. I see you both. Okay, so on Monday, oh, this is another thing you should know too. Really, I must have missed all my Georgia people. I'm in Atlanta. Oh my goodness. So Carla is in Atlanta. Girl Baller Mom is right outside of Atlanta. She's in, I think, Kennesaw. And Rona Rona, I'm not sure what city she's in. But yeah, we have lots of Georgians with us. So anyway, please reach out. Let me know your dates. Let's see. Let's not even see. Let's claim that we're going to meet face to face. Okay? Let's claim that. I'm going to claim that. And then we'll take pictures. We'll be like, hi, we're at such and such place. Okay? I'm excited. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Great job. You've gone live for 90 minutes. Don't forget to take a break. I want to join in too someday. You absolutely will, because this is the first retreat of many. Island Queen says, used to live in Cali, but now in Texas. Okay, we will meet in April. Yes. Okay, I don't know how to do the heart thing, but I think you know what I mean. We will meet face to face. Woohoo! Yes, and definitely, I see your name, Annalise, and I love your name. Love that name. So soon, like God willing, Kat, I'm gonna turn 70 at some point, so that gives you time. Hey, Stacy. But yeah, we'll meet. We'll meet face to face. Because there's gonna be other things. Like I feel like community is the most important thing. This community that we've created. Thanks so much. I'm in the Orlando area. Okay, so Floridian. Hello, welcome. So Annalise, I don't know if you're just discovering me this afternoon or if you're with me in the mornings and I just don't see you because literally I'm looking at 3 different screens. But I'm usually live in the mornings, 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. Monday through Friday. And the first 5 minutes, I let everybody come in, and then at 5:05, which is my time, we set our intentions for the day, which I think is so important. I wish that I could ask every single person how their day has changed since they started setting the intention for the day, because I noticed a difference in my day as well. I found you this past Monday and it's changed my life since. Looking forward to my mornings now. Oh, thank you. The universe always brings you what you want, what you need, when you want it, and you need it. Good for you. Good. So I'm here all the time. Also, I don't know if you're aware, but all of these lives are also on YouTube, which is where I'm talking to M. Malone. Right now, I'm live on both platforms. So he can see me and you can see me. And I'm saying he because I'm seeing your picture. So I hope I'm right about that. I hope I'm right, M. Malone. But anyway, if you miss us in the mornings, you can go over to YouTube and you can watch the replay. It's full in its entirety. I never edit. It just goes up. So if I mess up, if I try to do the silent meditation at 5:20 instead of 5:30, it's all there. More grounding and lifting. Yes. And I hope you guys like the tear-offs. I hope you can actually print them out. A couple of people printed them out and they cut them up and they got a little jar from the Dollar Tree or something. And so now they just pull one every day. I think that's cool. I think that's really good. I have to start my day listening to you, and setting the intentions for the day is great. My name is Michelle. Oh my goodness, I've been calling you a man the whole time. Okay, Michelle. Well, hugs. And thank you for your grace. Thank you for being gracious. Hey, Lady Empress. Great afternoon. I noticed the notification and surprised. I thought it was just a video being posted. No, I'm live. I'm talking about my book and life and affirmations, and I'm about to turn 60, and how I feel totally not how I thought I would feel at 60. I don't feel like an old woman, although some people would say I am. And you know, just hanging out, and people have been joining my mailing list. Are you on my mailing list? Because you definitely need to be. I have hey, Melanin Monroe. Hello. Hey, Rachel Queen. The newsletter that's coming out on Monday is fantastic. And I'm saying that myself because it's okay to celebrate your greatness. But it really was the reason why I feel like it's going to be such a life, or it was such a life-changing newsletter for me to write, is because it's really about an experience that I had 2 days ago, and how I used affirmations to get through it, even though there was a point where I was so, thank you, Lady Empress. I was so just stressed, and I felt defeated, and I started crying, and Like it was one of those moments, but I was able to get to the other side of that. And that is what the newsletter is about. And even having the experience did kind of like turn a little screw in my brain, and it makes me think about it in a totally different way now. So if you're not on my mailing list, go and get on my mailing list so that you can get this newsletter on Monday. And I only email you once a week, every Monday morning at 4 a.m. my time, so 7 a.m. Eastern. I send out um, the newsletter. And here, I'll show you. It's very simple. So my website is imanifested.com. And I'm going to show you a picture so you can see for yourself. So when you go there, of course, I'm not spelling stuff correctly. Okay, so when you go to my website, this is what you're going to see. Okay? You see that purple bar at the top? Let's see if I can show you with my finger. Right here, when you click this, it takes you to this page. All right? You are amazing. Everyone needs a little boost sometimes. Tear off an affirmation and carry it with you to remind yourself just how awesome you are, okay? Then you just scroll down and fill out the form. Put in your first name, put in your email address, and then click send me the free affirmations. Once you do that, hey, Jalou, hi. Once you do that, it's automatically going to send an email to you. Hey, Sally. The email almost always, since I've never emailed you before, it almost always goes to junk or spam. So look in there and then click the link. Yes, I want those affirmations, and yes, I want to be on the mailing list. This just protects me from people saying that I'm sending mail that they don't want, okay? All right, so do that, get the affirmation tears, and then check out the newsletter on Monday. Hey there. Marissa Bell says, hi, Marissa Bell. You are 60 years young, period. Old is a state of mind. Absolutely, girl. Yeah, I agree. I'm just saying, I guess in the context of this society, I don't think so. But when I was younger, I thought, oh God, when I get to be 60, I'll be so old. No, I don't think. I'm now about to be 60. I don't feel old at all. It's like, I feel like myself. So I think you always feel like yourself. And it's just like an evolution of the numbers, but the society, especially for women, it's like, don't get old, girl. Everything they sell us is so you don't get these wrinkles, like these creases in your forehead and these little things around your mouth, and these, like, everything is so you can stay young. And I'm the second Ivy in my family. I'm named after my dad's mom was named Ivy. No, she was named Ivy Lee. My name's Ivy Lim. She was named Ivy Lee. And she left the earth early because of ovarian cancer. And she was 44 years old. Think how young that is. So every year since I've turned 44, it's like a blessing to me. Like, oh, thank God, thank God. And I'm really on that. I'm always checking myself out because it's in my family, so it's possible. But yeah, getting to this age, I thought I would feel a certain kind of way, and I don't. It's like, wow, it's kind of, and I feel more, I'm more myself, and I just, like, in your 40s, you start not caring what people think or say about you, like you just don't care. But by the time you get to your 60s, I feel like, oh, okay, I gotta let the doggies out. I feel like getting to my 50s, I really was just starting to mellow out, where, it's not the Chicken Little moments. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. Thank you, Sally. No, it's like, looks like that thing over there just broke. Okay, I guess after I finish reading this book, I'll figure out what I'm going to do about it. Life is just calmer, and it doesn't matter what people think. And the same things that you thought were important at 30 are totally not important at all. Give me a second. I need to let the dogs out. Who let the dogs out? Me. Who let the dogs out? All right, come on. Okay. Okay. Come on. Ouch. Hey. They were like, we need to get out of here. I'm going to have to get out of here too, guys, because Michelle reached out to me earlier. Hey, Lala. And the time we're supposed to meet has changed. So I have to meet her earlier, and it's 11. So, hey, JAR. Welcome back. I know I'm not usually live at this time of the day, but I am today talking about my book, which you can get on my website. And just talking about aging. I'm about to turn 60. I have a birthday coming up in a couple of weeks. And I'm like, hey, Christine, I'm actually excited. See you in the morning, Winter. Bye. Have a great day. And I'm definitely not feeling about it how I thought I'd be feeling about it. You know, I kind of thought, Lady Empress, yes, old is a state of mind. My friends in my age group, 40s, said we're getting old and I'm 47. I disagree. I choose to stay youthful. I speak abundant health over my life. Yes, but aren't the 40s great? Like we were talking earlier before you came in. Hey, Ebony. Hey, Kai Too Crazy. We were talking earlier and I said, I don't want to go back to being 20, but I would totally go back to being 40. The 40s were fabulous. Like, oh, the 40s were great. I had so much fun in the 40s. I did so many things in my 40s that I never did before in my life. So, because it was just like, I'm 40. I can do whatever I want. I don't know. Something happens. Hey, this old house, something happens to you. And to be honest, it wasn't 40 for me. It was 41. At 41, nobody could tell me anything. Okay? Nothing. I could not be told a thing. It's like, get out of the way. I'm 41. It was a blast. It was so good. It was so good. So I'm feeling very blessed. I'm feeling very grateful for my health. Like, you know, I'm in good shape to be 60. And I don't know how it happened, but thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Thank you, source. And I feel like I finally figured out why I was sent here. A shift happened for me after turning 40. Yeah, it does. I don't know what that is. There's probably like a book or something about it, but the best thing ever. Praise God. Yes, praise the Lord. Okay, I will take it. So listen, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me for the last hour and a half. I am meeting Michelle G from our community. I love hearing how excited you are to turn 60. Yes, thank you, God. Hey, Ariel. I really believe that getting older, that having another birthday is a blessing to us. And this society has tried to make us feel like aging is bad. I'm sorry, aging, great. Look, I'll take all of the wrinkles and everything. I'll take all of it because I'm still beautiful, okay? I am beautiful no matter what they say, okay? I love hearing it. Yeah. Thank you, Ivy. See you in the morning, April. See you in the morning. Okay. I will definitely be back. I might be back tonight too. You just never know. Yes, period on period. As my daughter would say. I have a 25-year-old daughter, Lady Empress, and she is always saying that to me. Like, so I sent them my video. I made that video that you guys probably saw before I went live. And she sent me a message that's what it said. Period on period. I love the kids. I love the kids. Hey, the precious one. Good afternoon. So, yes. Okay. I'm going to go and get ready to meet Michelle. You guys have a great afternoon. Again, thank you for being here. Thank you to everybody that bought my book. I appreciate you. Thank you. We're almost, look, this book is going to be sold out very soon. And then I will get to work on the gratitude journal. Okay? All right? You guys have a good afternoon. I'll see you later.